Hi guys, welcome back to Broke Studios,
Yeah,
episode 3.
it's been a while, but
It's
we're
been a
back.
minute. Lots happened. I've cut my hair.
Yeah.
I we wrestled. we
Rehearsal,
had our
yeah.
on-screen debut.
Oh yeah.
That's in case I don't think anyone knows about that, but we wrestled.
No one watched it. You know, actually commented on the last video, dude. Did you see?
Who?
Fox.
Really?
Yeah.
I
I don't know how
didn't
he saw it. It must
That's
have
so
come up on his
fire.
recommended.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Because
crazy.
we're not even sharing this. It's literally such a personal project.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, episode 3. Enjoy it. It's been a while since we
Made it correctly. Like I think.
well, I was gonna say it's been a while since we actually filmed this one.
Oh yes.
It's been
yes.
like 3 weeks or something.
Mm.
So kind of don't really remember.
I think we did do the 10-minute writing period though.
We
Because
did.
yes, I
Yes.
remember what happened was we sat down, we wrote, and as the normal structure goes, we write for 10 minutes, then we do pre-prod, and then we have to shoot within X amount of hours. We try to limit it to 3 hours as much as we can.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did the correct way. I think we ended up going for mostly your story because the free writing of mine was let's do the Pink Flamingos origin story,
Yes.
and then yours was
Yeah, I had this idea of this person. You know what? You know where it actually started?
Mhm.
It started with us saying we're gonna go to the park by your house.
yes, we
That's
knew
where we
for a
started.
fact that
So before we started the writing, we
Yeah.
knew we were gonna go to that park,
we knew we wanted to shoot outside,
and I had no idea what that park looked like.
which is pretty cool.
So, but after what you described, so then we sort of, that's kind of what our ideas were.
And we didn't have a tripod, so the entire time we were like, oh, now one of us has to shoot,
Yes.
and the other one has to
Yeah.
perform because there's only 2 of us. So it's like how we're both gonna be
Yeah.
in it. Because I know your idea had someone disappearing, so it was possible because if you shoot one side, shoot another side, the person's gone. And that
Well,
kind
so
of
that's,
stuff.
yeah, so those limitations in mind, that's how we went into the 10-minute writing period.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think what we ended up going with was, it was a story about a guy who comes to the park and he's looking for something.
Yeah.
He's looking for something, and then along the
Looking
way he
for
meets
meaning.
he's looking for
Yeah.
meaning. I think that's what
Yeah.
He's looking for meaning, and then along the way he meets some characters on character. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then it's in the scouting when we I guess is that still contextualizing? Talk
Yeah, we're
about
still
the scouting. Yeah.
contextualizing. Yeah.
Well, so when we were scouting the space, that's when we added to the story. Like, okay,
Yeah.
so we found this this rivery looking thing, which is, you're watching, you understand.
Yeah.
But like river looking thing, and they were like, oh, so burnt grass. So we just made symbolism as we
Yeah.
went about it.
I think what was also interesting was we shot it backwards.
Yeah.
We shot the last scene first just because of, we walked and we're like, oh, this is cool. Let's go down there. What could we do here? Oh, well, this is going to be the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And then we actually worked backwards because we kind of knew guys looking for meaning. We didn't really know what it was
Which is pretty cool.
until we got to that river or the stream, whatever it is, and then from there we're like, okay, this is gonna happen. Then he's gonna go, and then
And I think
yeah,
because your idea came from, what's your guy's name? James Williams or something.
John Wilson.
John Wilson.
No, that's not where my idea came from.
No, I'm saying after we did it, that whole thing of not being
Yes.
sure the quote unquote the point of what you're shooting, but just doing it because that's what you see, what you feel like shooting at the
Yes.
time,
Yeah,
and then seeing if you can apply meaning in the edit or someone else watches and applies meaning to it.
yeah.
That was pretty. This is an editing contextualization. Like it was pretty
Yeah.
cool. Anyway,
Cool.
we're gonna go.
Start from the beginning.
Yeah.
All right.
Did we ever get the footage?
For this?
No, for the other one.
No, he didn't want it.
Yeah.
Meaning. No, not that way. No. Okay.
Hey,
Meaning-
this is your ish. Sorry. Wow, this is your ish, bro.
This way. This can't be right. Oh!
You are lost, my friend.
How did you know?
Oh, you standing in the bushes with a stranger, no?
You're right. You're right. Searching for meaning.
Oh.
Do you know where I can find her?
Oh, no. Meaning and purpose, they left a long, long time ago.
I've lost my path. I lost it back.
No.
I don't know, I lost it.
No. You don't lose your path. You just need to work harder. You just need to work harder to find it.
Okay. I'll look. Can you...
I'll do all right. To your left.
No. It's fire. It's fire. It's still good? Yeah, it's still good.
Yeah. Oh, I hope the sound's fine.
Bro, Okay. It was really cool. It was really, really cool.
Shout
And I
out,
think
dude.
it's like, what's fun about these things is that, like, oh no. Oh, that's something happened with the sizing. What's fun about these things that we're doing is that, like, it's always gonna change. You're
Yeah.
gonna grow. You're gonna change as a
Yeah.
creative. But it's nice to kind of see when you see something. Oh, that's his ish. And I don't have a reason to feel that way, but it's like I'm starting to build patterns on like the way you work. It's really cool to see. I think this is our first one with like music properly. Like,
Your one had music. Your last one had music.
oh yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I was inspired by that. And when I was editing this at the airport, edit, then I was like, and then I had to go board the flight. Then I had my earphones in.
Oh,
and I was listening to
another
music.
question I was gonna ask.
And then I was like, I need a song to end this with because
Okay.
I wanted it to end like Objects in the Rearview Mirror of that John Wilson episode.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's just walking around putting that stuff on the boxes.
I could
I
feel
was like,
yeah.
what's that? I was like, what song could I use? And I was listening to music, and then that song, and then I heard the birds. It's like, huh? Karen listening, Karen. I was like, oh, this kind of works.
Bro, the song works so nicely. And like at the end I'm like, well, this is John Wilson, just like it's like
Yeah.
it's doing the thing, you know. And I think like when you said this is the one you're most proudest.
Yeah,
the
I was
proudest
quite
one.
happy with it.
I think like it looked like just from the edit and all the conversations about like the different influences, it looked like you just decided, let me just do it. Let me
That's
do
fun,
all the
bro.
cool things that I think
Yeah.
of. I really think that was really cool, man.
Shout out.
Even just the way it ended, you know, we're just watching. I'm not necessarily waiting for something else, but it felt nice. It ended really nicely.
Thanks, bro.
It was a really fire ending. I wanted to ask in the beginning, is there a reason why you didn't? Because you do have cinema. Did you put those bars there? The cinematic bars, like.
No. I don't know why they're there.
Oh, because I was gonna ask why you didn't crop it
Yeah.
further to remove the cars and the. Or was it
no,
just
no,
didn't
that's just
care?
that's not. Really,
Oh, okay.
I didn't really mind. There's one thing that I forgot, and that is the sound from. It fades from. It goes to the waterfall. I mean the stream, and then it's just the sound doesn't carry over nicely. It just cuts. When I go into the after the first scene, when I go into the grass, this is very small. That was me. That was me
Okay.
noticing that.
Okay. Because the only thing I did notice is, see when I disappear,
Yeah.
there's like these really cool birds that sound,
Yeah.
but then they go away.
Yeah.
And it's like, if only that was, I don't know what you do with them. Either you
I just
remove them
sound
or
them,
you
yeah.
keep them, maybe dissolve them
Do a
out
little
with
bit
like,
more sound.
yeah. That was cool, man. And I think again, it's probably because I'm in the know. So maybe someone who doesn't know won't understand the point of like the little water in between. But like I knew where you're headed. So in my head, I'm like, oh, that's so fire. Like
Yeah.
in my head only, it's like, oh, that's so fire. I can see the destination, and I'm like, we're working towards it. But like, it's so cool. Like I can, let's say in a normal movie, if you put an apple in the opening scene, and the beginning, your guy's looking for apples, and you keep cutting to different apples. You've basically done the same thing. Only difference, I'm sure the audience won't know because
Yeah.
they don't know they don't know what that meaning is. The water part. I think it's pretty cool. I'm assuming that was what you're thinking. And I think that was a cool way to go about
Shout
it.
out.
That was fire.
Alright. This is yours, bro.
I thought this was so long. I'm glad you was long as well. Oh wait. Sorry. Okay. We'll start. I'll make this comment at the end. I'll start from scratch.
Nice.
Too much.
You can't repeat. Nice.
So bad.
Why am I not speaking? I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. Oh, fire.
It's the movie, bro.
That was cool. That was so different.
It was.
That was so different to like what I was expecting, what we shot, what I ended. Like I was like, wow, that's fun.
It was completely like.
What happened?
So
What happened?
So remember, so the day I edited it, there was no electricity in the building, only in the common area side.
Okay.
So everyone is there,
Okay.
and then I was sitting there like, I can't listen to this out. I don't want to listen to this out loud.
Yeah.
But like I don't want to. Then I was like, okay. And while I'm watching, I'm like, I can't even really listen to what anyone's saying. Like, I was like, it's like a silent film. I'm like, oh,
Okay.
just make a silent film. And then I just thought of a silent film. And I just decided to make a silent film.
It actually looked like a silent film, just in the way we shot it. It really, if you just speed it up a little bit and with the things, I was like, that looks like they put the camera there and then they acted it out and then.
Literally. I thought our shots, because there's only two of us and because we didn't really have a lot of like, like the only time you can tell a camera is present is
at the end.
Is the real life thing where like the camera is moving, but like everything else is like static shots. It's like this is what old films are done.
Yeah.
So I literally just like we have the. It's not like I'm making a modern silent film. Like we shot it like a silent film. Like let me just. I mean, shot it like an olden day film basically. Let me do that, and then just the subtitles in between. I was like, let me just put some costs up there just for guys.
It's so long.
That's the thing.
The cost ends up being so long.
That's. I don't know if
that was
it's enough time to read.
Well, I don't. I need to read it and then understand what
No,
each
literally.
word meant, but I just assumed it was just. I kind of saw I assume that big word means meaning. I
Yeah,
assume,
yeah.
I know what some things mean, follow the
pretty
path
much-
and stuff. Yeah.
And then I just altered it so it's about finding the path,
nice.
pretty much.
That's
And then I
cool.
knew that anyone who's watching doesn't know what the hell is. And so if they're at that, if they get to the point where you finally find the path, bring it back to English,
Okay.
then you say the path, I found it. It was like, whatever that they were
Yeah.
saying doesn't matter because
Okay.
he's
that
found
was,
it.
that was actually fun, dude.
It's pretty cool.
That's fun. That song was.
It's so
where,
annoying.
where did you find that?
I tried to. I don't want to use real music, so I just went for stock music on some random. Oh goddamn!
That
On
was,
some random site. So yeah, man.
that's
it was
fun.
crazy.
I liked it.
The subtitles were gonna be like American slang. Goddamn, you good, homie? Then let me just make it closer for fun. I don't know.
Let's go through it.
Go on yours first, bro. I think with mine, I really wanted the beginning to look like we're nowhere until the camera mixed up. Because
Nah,
obviously,
that was cool.
you can see, you know where we are, but
Yeah.
it probably looks like, I'm hoping it looks like we're nowhere. I'm like, okay, how do I?
It does look. I don't know. It's pretty steady. Pretty steady.
Yeah, I cropped out the little bit of the top. Well, I think I just scaled it up a bit more. And then I wanted to say I liked your performance. That's another reason why I got to do. When you did that thing, I was like, this is what's that Charlie Chaplin
Chaplin.
performance? This is.
Well, you put it
ridiculous.
fast. When you put it fast,
Yeah.
and you take off the audio. That's cool. So you didn't know it was gonna be a silent movie until you
No, until I started
until
editing.
you were
But
editing
you
and
look
then you
so.
realized.
When you
That's
speed it
the
up,
way-
you look nice and ridiculous, bro. And I loved it so much.
That's cool. So what were you gonna do? Do you know what you were gonna do?
Nah, I didn't really have an idea. I enjoyed how I came into what's the one kawaii one, which
Yeah.
was we shot. I might want something. What did I want to do? I think if anything, my only thing I had in my head was Baby Reindeer. How everything is central framed. That was based off our TikTok is very central
okay.
framed, but
Yeah.
nothing else. And then this was just
But this feels like very silent movie, especially your shot.
yes. This really
It
does.
does, dude. But that's cool. So you didn't even know. Like you literally were just scrolling through the footage on silent and like
Yeah, because I'm in a place where I can't really listen to it out loud. I was like, but I want to do it today. And I was like, okay, let me put that on me. Like, I'm not going to say I'll do it another day. Let me do it today. What does doing it today look like? I was like, okay, let me make a silent film.
nah.
It was a lot of fun.
So different, dude. That's crazy. 3 different. But you know what was in? Yeah, actually, this is what I was gonna say. After watching my one again,
Mm-hmm.
and then obviously watching it, but like you know, this had a TikTok, so like a dialogue interaction,
Yeah.
a sort of walking interaction. So
Mhm.
like it was different things. It was like a movie.
Yeah. We
Given
literally
the
made a
time.
movie,
Like-
bro.
One man, 2 people, and then alone at the end again.
And what was I going to say? Oh, not necessarily, I wouldn't say genre bend, but I liked there's so many different things in this thing. It's like it's a silent film that turns into a normal film with the box thing.
Well, I knew that was gonna
Then there's
happen, dude.
that was
I
that was just like
I
let me
knew.
just
I was about to say it before, like, but I knew.
because
I was like, "Where's this going?"
literally like there's no point in this unless
But I do like that when it turns to
This is
color,
so fun.
there's no music or
yeah
anything.
yeah I didn't want it's a different thing, like it's real life now kind of thing, and it's like I won't know how
This
to
is also so silent movie-ish. dude.
bro you
I'm
the
so-
way you're like you're
I'm
like,
like, nah, and it's clean as well. Like that transition is so fire.
I won't lie, I wanted to master it, and then not necessarily master it, then like
So what? You don't think you mastered it?
gonna, no the first time I was like, okay, I know how to shrink, can I turn it out and
Oh.
then bring in a new one?
And also
Yeah,
color thing. Yeah, no,
so
this
that
was
was
nice,
fun.
dude.
And then this was just
Because we had
when
it.
I saw yours, I was like, okay, I think I probably felt that I probably could have faded faster or something better. But what I did want was a continuous thing of, after we get to the real world, no cutting. It's just We just
Okay.
move into whatever this means to whoever's watching.
Nice.
Yeah, that was it, man.
No, I like it. I like this. This is cool. I can't find the words, but Xhosa doesn't look. How does Xhosa look on a silent movie, bro?
It looks
In
like
the
a lot.
1920s, that one sentence is
That one-
it's like long.
Sure, that long-
And it gets longer and longer.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's also kind of funny.
First was goddamn.
And then it's Ha-
Wow, man, that's something was I think the
that's-
most selfish one I made because it was like, let me just do all these different things I have in my head. Because while I was doing it, oh, would it be cool if that happened? Oh, would it be cool if that happened? No, let me just-
I also like that. That you show you appearing and disappearing. I didn't show that.
yeah.
I never showed. But I like that. It actually looks quite good. That's very Charlie Chaplin kind of
Yeah,
thing.
a lot of because I watched you know these things on YouTube like you have access to these silent films.
Yeah.
I watched it like 2 minutes of some. Like, okay, this stuff.
You
is
got enough.
fast
You
up.
had enough.
I couldn't watch can't watch full length. Also, I don't want to edit. That counts as editing time to me.
I hear you. I don't know how long.
If I'm watching it for a purpose, it feels like I'm cheating. But if I'm watching something that inspires me by mistake, that feels.
Yeah.
But if I'm watching a silent film to know how to edit it, that feels like it's still part of the editing.
I wanted. Okay, we're looking at mine now.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I wanted. I think it's The Witch, the Vivitch, because I also saw you watched it as well.
Oh, you also seen?
Yeah, but those
Robert
kinds of
Eggers.
movie. I don't know what other movies, but you've done it where it starts off with this like eerie thing,
Okay.
and then it cuts to something else completely
I hear
different.
exactly. I hear what you're saying.
And I feel like that happened in the Vivitch.
It feels like something. It is the Vivitch.
Yeah.
Literally.
So that's, but then I didn't get a sound, and then I also didn't think I needed it for this beginning bit.
I hear what you're saying.
But
Like
it's like,
eerie stuff, and then they get to that court.
yeah,
Mm.
like the lands. That's also what I really liked about this is we use the nature and the landscape. And
Bro,
stuff
we didn't
without,
play
like
that. I shout out to you with this shot, bro, because
when we shot it, you were like, why are you so far?
but then it's like it makes sense. It is nice.
It is
Like
nice.
it looks
I like-
really nice.
But I hear you. If we could crop that, if I
Yeah.
maybe tripod.
Yeah. Tripod.
But yeah, if maybe I cropped that a bit, but I also just wasn't. I also liked that sound in my bag of the bottle.
Yeah.
I was like, this kind of works. But yeah, that also is similar vibe. Is that cutting back to what is guiding, what is leading him to the thing.
It's really cool, bro. The thing is, the reason that I know for a fact anyone who wasn't with us doesn't know the point. But it's like I'm telling you, in terms of, if it was like literally the guy's looking for food and you show I don't know.
But yeah, this is the scene where I think that the water just cuts out. Would have been nice if it faded
Oh.
with the, but I forgot to do it. But
You editing on Dissolve is actually quite crazy. Shout out to you, man.
resolve.
Yeah. What did I
He
say?
calls it
Dissolve.
Dissolve.
Da Vinci. Dissolve.
And it's actually, I'm getting used to it. And I had to do a bit more cooler stuff now, like the transition.
Mm.
That's also something that I thought is transition. And that, shout out to that guy
Shout
in the
out.
background. But the transitions, that's also what I wanted. Was like, I thought transitions would be really nice in this. Slow, like crossfades, dissolves kind of thing. This, the only issue I had with editing this, which is, I don't know, it's kind of maybe I think there was a continuity thing that we got wrong here. Remember when we were shooting yours, and then you messed up and you started again.
Yeah.
And then we went through it, and then I was like, did we miss anything? And we think, oh no, we got through half of it. Then during that last line, you you fluffed and then you started again. But before we started again, I asked you, did we miss anything? And we both couldn't think of what we missed, but we actually did miss one line.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was like a short line, so that's why what I didn't actually enjoy. But I think it's fine because you probably won't notice it. But the audio from behind the camera that I had to use to fill in the gaps of what we missed or what maybe I said in the one take and you said in the other take, kind of thing.
This is pretty cool.
I like that because what's the point? That makes the camera a different person.
Yeah. So when I crouched,
Yeah.
and then like it cut it. I mean, I'm probably just putting meaning into it. It was pretty cool that like I crouch when I'm shooting you, you leave and I crouch. Then you cut to your camera.
Yeah.
Then I'm there. It's like I was the one that was crouching.
Yeah. But yeah, that was just the one thing was that we messed up in continuity again.
Shout out to Con.
To us, when we do two-handers, we don't say the same thing. But yeah, I really like that thing, and I think when we shot it,
Which thing?
the you crouching,
Yeah.
with you crouching.
I wouldn't like,
thing.
even when we shot it, you really were into it. So I guess I kind of thought you'd have this. Like this is one of the things that I'm not surprised you have.
This
But
shot.
before this, when you leave,
You crouch.
I'm saying I crouch. It's like I'm the one that crouches
Yeah.
because then this camera sees
Yeah.
the crouched person.
But I like this. I liked editing this, and also shooting it because of it was all like improvised,
It really was.
but
yeah.
not in the way of like we knew where we were going, but we were just figuring it out as we went along. Like we knew the general story, but like that, for example, I think we realized that when we were shooting, I was like, you ducked down, you pointed, then you ducked down. And then I was panning down, and you're like, and I was like, no, stay down.
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Let's
that's what I'm
get
saying.
this shot.
You
'cause
wanted,
it's weird.
you wanted that shot.
And then when I did it, I didn't expect you to be looking at the camera. But I was like, okay, that works now. And also the people in the background, that guy,
Yeah,
that also is part of the same thing.
bro, you performed. Nah, yeah. I wanted to see even your
Shout out to you.
dialogue.
That's nice, dude. Other people don't think I perform nice.
Really?
I showed some of the footage to Shush, and she was like, "Yeah, acting's not the one."
I mean it in like a.
It's very animated.
You're like you're not trying to be real.
Yes.
Like, not like
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And there's an intention. Like it does. I can't explain, but like you're doing what you want.
Yeah.
Like you're going for what you're going for. Like when we were doing the one-on-one with me and you,
Yeah.
it sounded like you were cutting a promo. Yes.
Yeah.
I think I'm lost. And I'm like,
yeah. I don't know
You
why I
don't
do that. I
speak
just
like that.
exaggerate. But isn't that bad acting?
I don't know, because you do all the time.
But yeah, and also I like how your accent changed every line.
Literally. I got bored of one.
This is cool. This is nice. This is a really nice location.
It was a nice
lock.
location, eh?
Yeah, very nice. It really worked. It was really fun to.
Shoot there.
It was really fun to shoot and edit because we had also you cooking here on the camera. All of these
Shout
different
out.
things. Like I like that because then we have it, and then when you put it all. That was very John Wilson. Like to just put
Yeah.
it all on top of
It
each
feels
other.
like you're gonna say,
You're
so when
following
you
the
learn,
river.
you're gonna
Yeah.
find out that in life, there's no way.
It sounds like somebody should be talking over it. You're following the river, then you're following the river, then you're following the
Yeah.
river, then you're following the river, and then it's even though it's
Fuck.
all the same part of the river,
It's crazy, eh?
it still feels like, oh, this is really beautiful. This is really something.
I even started like, this is the same part.
We're going down and
Yeah,
down
but
and
in my head I'm
down.
like, did we shoot higher up? But now we did. This is the same part.
And I made sure to use all of it as well.
That's what I.
I was
I
like,
like.
let me use all of it because I think I knew that that's what I was gonna do. I think I probably knew that when we shot it. When we shot it, that's how I knew that like we're gonna it's gonna pan down and end at the rubbish. But then like I thought, oh, it would be really nice if I layer it, and this was a good time. It was fun. This was a fun one to shoot.
Yeah, it really was.
And I had a good time editing as well.
That was a lot of fun, man. I won't even lie. What's the thing? Is it closing remarks?
Would you? Yeah, some closing
Oh, would you
remarks.
do it again?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, would you do it again?
Nah, I think I'm happy with it. Honestly, the only thing I change is maybe just some audio edits in the edit, but otherwise, I think I had fun shooting it. I don't think I'd want to. Like, I had fun being dictated by the environment.
Yeah.
Like, on that day, because it was hot and because. Like we knew we were gonna go outside, so that's why we were both wearing hats.
Yeah.
You know, like we knew all of this, but it's like when we got there, sort of like I don't think I would want to do it. I mean, actually, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to do it because I'm thinking now. Remember when we were walking back after we finished shooting, and you pointed out that other,
was really cool.
and I was like,
but
it could have worked, but I think I really liked our one as well.
true.
Because I think it doesn't really look as I don't know. It just works. It just works.
Yeah.
You know. So no, I don't think I'd shoot it again. I enjoyed it, and I don't think if we were to shoot it again, I don't think it would come out the same, because we were figuring out and we were just sort of like improving. You know what they. So I don't think I'd shoot it again. I had a good time.
I really enjoyed it. The only thing I'd do again is shooting that location again.
Yeah.
But that's for something else.
For something completely new.
Because it's
Yeah.
really cool. I really enjoyed shooting there. It was a lot of fun to shoot there. Yeah. If in an editing sense, if I wanted it to be entertaining and like more fun, I'll get a song that doesn't start over and over and over.
Nice.
But other than that, I was like, okay, I'll edit this for X amount of time. If I'm looking for music, I just feel like I'm spending too much time on this. I like it as it is. Let me just print it. So
Nice.
yeah, I was.
I like how different. I see. I also wouldn't want to shoot it again because I like how different both of our things came out.
Yeah.
And this is so.
That's
this
so cool.
This is an episode 3 thing, dude.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
episode 1 we basically made the exact same video,
We literally did it.
just maybe slightly different shots. Episode 2 was kind of different, but still reasonably the same. It wasn't too like. I mean, I suppose you could always do it a lot more differently, but like it was reasonably the same, but we went different directions within small details.
Yeah.
Is this one we made 2 completely?
Episode 3, we're like,
different-
thanks for the footage, bro. I'm gonna go to my room.
And thanks for writing this. Well, I suppose you still kept the same story.
Yeah.
But made a completely different style.
And it's like, thanks, I'm just gonna play around. And you're like, oh wait, we shot it, I'm just gonna play around.
Yeah.
We'll bring it to the table. Which I think it needed reps before we get to this
True.
point. You know what I mean?
True.
I'm so keen for episode 4.
Well, you
This
done?
has been-
Have
I'm
you,
done.
You got everything out your system?
It's all out, man.
Oh yeah.
This has been Brokes with a video that no one asked for
And commentary that no one asked for.
in a channel that none of you asked for.
But you guys are watching. The 8 of you are watching.
And
We
if
can name you by name.
Literally, we know who you are. And we thank you.
Yeah.
We thank you of I Love Film 24.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Peace.